Good morning, YouTube. We're back again. Had a little bit of time off making videos just over the New Year and Christmas period, Christmas and New Year period. But I'm going to try and get back on to this consistency, trying to post regularly. Didn't break from training. Training still went the whole way through. Training's been going really well, feeling really strong, and feel like I'm progressing quite well. So that's really good. But now I'm here to document it. So today is currently a Monday. It's the 12th of January. It's a new week. We're in at Brisbane. We're finally back on Sleeman, which is really good. We had a bit of time there where we were just riding local tracks just to do something different and switch things up. But now we're back on Sleeman. So today I got track from 10 till 2, got a bit of a gate session, and then I got gym, and there's something exciting happening at gym. I'm getting to, if everything goes to plan, my strength and conditioning coach has said I will be able to do a 1 rep max on my squat. Yes. So I'm pretty keen for that. I've had a goal of squatting 180 kilos for a long time. So I'm going to try and squat 180 kilos today. But if I'm going to be honest, if you guys have seen my Instagram, I've been squatting 160 for 5 with a couple of reps in reserve. So 180 should be doable. I'm hoping actually for 190. So yeah, but it's been a process because I've had 180 as a goal for a long time. But you know, as the blocks go. As the blocks go, it's a lot of patience, because there's been a lot of times where I'm like really wanting to go heavier and really wanting to do more. But my strength and conditioning coach is not holding me back, I guess, but like helping me realize that, it's about just focusing on certain things at like certain times. Because the other week I tried to push it a little too hard in squats, and then you won't believe it, woke up the next day and had a sore knee. And then now my knee's sore, and I've got to try and figure out how I'm going to squat the next week with a sore knee. So that was something that I learned, was to, one, listen to my strength and conditioning coach, because he's very, very smart and very switched on, and he knows what's best. And also to just be patient, because I feel like I might be able to squat heavier, but it's about focusing on the technique and focusing on the process of building to that 180, or hopefully if I can do 190, that 190 kilo squat. So I'm going to take you through today. I'm just making some breakfast at the moment, and then we're going to be heading to the track. Track's at 10. It's currently 8 o'clock. So I'm going to leave at 8:30, and then we're going to head to the track, do some gates. I'll get some videos of some gates, and then we're going to the gym. Yes, the year has changed. No, the hustle doesn't change. No, the effort being put in doesn't change. And you know what also doesn't change? What I have for breakfast. As I mentioned earlier, I had my knee get a little bit sore from squatting. This has been something that has happened a couple of times now, I guess, and it's something that I'm managing and just trying to keep control of. So in the morning, I like to do some movements, get the body moving, and then also if I have time, I usually try to hit my leg with the massage gun and just try to loosen things up for the day. Gonna do some morning movements now, and then we'll be heading to the track. In the movements, body felt good, so keen to get into it today and try to have a crack at some big squats and get some good solid gates in. We've just arrived at the track. Weather's looking pretty good. It was supposed to be raining, but it's actually looking pretty good right now. So I'm about to get on the bike, go warm up, just go for a little pedal, do some warm-ups, and then get out there. We got Don Lad, AJ, you can't see him, his windows are too tinted, but he's in there.
finished training now, just in the athlete lounge, as you can see. Had some lunch, had a coffee. Track was good. Trying some new tires out. So the tires were, obviously different ones than I normally run. It made the gearing quite a bit different too. So the gearing was quite a bit lighter today. So it was interesting to try that. I don't know if it felt better or worse. My transponder wasn't working, so we couldn't check times. And it was pretty windy, so I don't know what the times would have been like because of the wind. And now just chilling out, getting ready for gym. Obviously, got my 1RM today. So just trying to chill out and get in the right mindset. Just trying to visualize 180, 190 squat. And pretty pumped for it, pretty keen, but track was fun. It was a good session. Even though the wind was pretty high, it was still a good session. Felt pretty strong. Legs felt a bit fatigued, but you get that on the big jobs.
Here we go for the 100th time. Hand grenade pins in every line. Throw them up and let something shine. Going out of my f***ing mind. Filthy mouth, no excuse. Find a new place to hang this noose. String me up from atop these roofs. Knot it tight so I won't get loose. Truth is you can stop and stare. Run myself out and no one cares. Dug the trench out, lay down there with a shovel up out of reach somewhere. Yeah, someone pour it in. Make it a dirt dance floor again. Saying prayers and stop it out when they bring that chorus in. I bleed it out, digging deeper just to throw it away. I bleed it out, digging deeper just to throw it away. I bleed it out, digging deeper just to throw it away. Just to throw it away, just to throw it away. I bleed it out. Go, stop the show, choppy words in a sloppy flow. Shotgun opera, lock and load. Cock it back and then watch it go. Mama help me, I've been.
What's going on? We're back. We're in the car, driving home. Yeah, gym on just before, as you would have seen from those clips. Pretty stoked. Did a 180 squat. Let's go. Felt really good actually, like surprising. I shouldn't say surprisingly because I've been putting in a lot of work in the gym to up my squat. So I shouldn't say surprising, but it moved really well. I don't know if you guys have ever used like GymAware. It's where like it tracks how fast your weight actually moves. So for those of you that know, it's point when you're going for a heavy squat, it's like point something. I got 0.53, that's meters a second, which is pretty good. So I'm happy because the true, like I guess it's different for everyone, but they say the true 1RM, 1 rep max, is 0.25. So even though 180 only did it for 1, it moved really fast. So it's something that I feel like I can definitely up and go to 190, and then potentially even push 200 in the coming months. So, which is really exciting. So pretty stoked with that. It's nice. There's been a lot of work put into that. A lot of like consistency. I think that's the biggest thing. Is I had someone ask me the other day, and they're like, "How'd you get your clean so heavy?" And it's literally just about that, just showing up. Whether it's a good day, whether it's a bad day. If you're feeling great, if you're not feeling great, you show up to the gym, you put in the work, you just make the most of what you got. There's been, not gonna lie, the last couple of weeks, there's been some days where I have had zero desire to go to train because it's in a pretty heavy block right now. Physically, I've just been really struggling, like just feeling really tired. So like last week was pretty rough for it. There was kind of a couple of days there where I was like, wow, I'm really struggling, like just feeling really fatigued. And that's just a part of the process. You go through those times where you feel fatigued, and then when racing comes around, you freshen up, and next thing you know, you go out and bang out some PBs. That's just a part of the process. So those days where you feel tired and those days where you don't want to go, same thing, it's a part of the process, and that's when you got to show up, because that's when I feel like that's really where you make those gains, because a lot of other people will stop, they won't go to the gym and they'll stop, and that's where you gotta get that one step ahead, go to the gym, put in the best effort you can, and those days, I guarantee you, if you continue to show up consistently, those days will stack on top of each other. And then if you do that for a year, and you're not missing sessions, obviously you're going to miss sessions sometimes due to if you're really sick, don't go train if you're really sick. But in the grand scheme of things, if you're tired but you're capable of going to the gym, those days where you don't feel like going, if you go, You're going to just stack days. Come a year, you're going to improve a lot just by going to the gym, being consistent. Same as going to the track. Same as really anything you do. If you just continuously show up, follow the plan, not the mood, is what they say. Or stick to the plan, not the mood. So that means whatever your plan is, right? Like if you've got a goal, for me it was I've wanted to hit 180 kilo squat for a long time. Like, yeah, there's going to be days where I feel motivated and days where I feel sick, like really good. And those days are the easy ones. They're easy. Those days, everyone can do that. Everyone can go to the gym when they're motivated, but not everyone can go to the gym and put in a hard session when they've got no desire to be there. And that's kind of like stick to the plan, not the mood. So your plan is 180 kilos and you've obviously gotten yourself, you've given yourself like a bit of a schedule and a bit of an idea of what you've got to do. So stick to that. Don't stick to what your mood says, because a lot of the time you're going to wake up in the morning and you're going to go, damn, I really don't want to do this. And if you're sticking to your mood, you're not going to do it because you don't feel like it. But if you stick to the plan, you're going to look and go, you're going to wake up and go, man, I'm tired, but I'm going to go to the gym. Man, I'm tired, but I'm going to do my sprints. Man, I'm tired, but I'm going to go to track. It's just a part of the process. So stick to the plan, not the mood, and continue to show up, because your future self will definitely appreciate you showing up, especially if you have big goals and your big aspirations. Showing up is going to be something that your future self will really appreciate, and you'll thank yourself for that later, because you'll see some pretty big improvements, especially if you stack 2 years, 3 years, 4 years of just consistently showing up and sticking to the plan, not the mood. That's when you really get to a high level, and that's where you really achieve the things that you were just dreaming about those couple of years earlier. So it's just about staying consistent with things, sticking to the plan, not the mood. Your mood's just going to go up and down. It's going to be all over the shop. So don't stick to that. Stick to the schedule, stick to the plan, and continue to show up, baby. That's what it's all about.